I really love things that glow. There's something fundamentally interesting about being able to shake one's fist at nature and change this otherwise immutable energy gap and make it mutable. That thrills and fascinates me. It also really clearly bridges the fields of chemistry and physics, my two passions, so I didn't have to compromise. Quantum dots are really, really tiny crystals of semiconductor. And so, well, what is a semiconductor? It's a material, we live in a computer age, and that's made possible because of semiconductors. If you look at the allowed energy states of a semiconductor, there's a whole bunch that are completely filled with electrons, then a region of energy where you can't have any electrons, and then a region of energy where you can have electrons, but the states are completely empty. But if you start shrinking down the semiconductor and you make them really, really tiny, you can change the energy of those states and change the difference in energy between the empty states and the filled states. And that difference in energy is called the band gap, and that is what controls the color of the quantum dot if it luminesces. And so I was looking at changing and playing with that color. What interests me about science is the little things, probing down into the infinitesimal mysteries that are left over. Eventually, I guess if we accrue enough of these details, we can change our view of the world, or we can come and create some theory that's more comprehensive. I guess I'm not so much concerned with the big picture. The big picture in the scientific sense, not in the world sense. I would like to see whatever I do be useful to humanity. But in terms of the greater understanding of things, I'd like to contribute smaller things, because I find the mystery there, those mysteries are tenable and sometimes more exquisite. My name is Neal Reynolds. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. My thesis was on the spectroelectrochemistry of copper-doped zinc selenide quantum dots. I'm a chemistry-physics major, so I had two advisors. In physics, I had Professor John Essick, and in chemistry, I had Professor Margaret Kesselcroft.